Alright guys, today's the day we make the workbenches, and we're going to show you how to do that. First things first, you want to make sure that you take your measurements. Now these measurements that we've taken is not going to be ideal for every situation. You guys might have different space that you're working with, and it's not going to be more like an island type. It's going to be fixed to the wall using the actual shape of the room. So it's going to be specific to your application is what I'm trying to say. So first, get your measurements, get your wood. We've actually already done that. So let's run you through our game plan here. Alright, so the game plan is to make the bench come across the bottom here and then over. So it's going to be an L shape, and it's going to be height-wise, it's going to be actually above this outlet here, and then we'll run a power bar up and above the bench. So it's going to be relatively high, but it's going to be perfect for working while standing, which is what we're going to be doing. And then it also gives us quite a bit of room underneath for storage, so that's perfect. And we bought extra material to go underneath for shelving and stuff like that. But so what we bought are 2x6s and just some plywood. So we got some finished plywood so it looks a little bit nicer. The 2x6s are 8 feet long. I think we got 11 or 12 of those, and then 2 sheets of plywood, and they are, I'm pretty sure, 4x8. So, and I think about an inch thick. So it's going to be some solid counter area, and it's actually going to be coming out 30 inches from the wall each way. So it'll be a decent amount of workspace. So I'm going to try and describe this to you as best as possible. We're going to make horseshoes like that. So this is going to be our height, and this is going to be our depth for how much it's going to come out of the wall, and then that way we can sit our piece, our tabletop, right on top of there, if that makes any sense. So those are going to be almost our braces, and then we're going to tie it all together by connecting it with a piece of 2x6 across. Probably doesn't make any sense, but what you're going to do is you're going to see what we do. I'm going to get you a horseshoe that we make, and I'll explain it a lot better.
Way too high.
We messed up, so we made it too high. That's why we started with one. We can go from there and adjust. But these are the horseshoe pieces, and we're going to line them up against the wall and then connect them with another piece along all of these horseshoes, and then we can just put our top and screw it down, and we'll be good. So that right there is our new height. It's definitely more comfortable. Just trial and error working with the space we have. So we're going to make a total of 4 of these, and then 2 angle braces. So it's going to have this back piece, and then an angle bracket, a bar coming here so we can eliminate this so it's easier for storage. So it's going to be literally one on one side, one on the other, and then the other piece in the middle with a triangle brace, almost like the L bracket. So now that we know our lengths, we are just cutting them, and then we can finish making the 3 more of these that we're gonna need to finish off the bench. Then we gotta make the L brackets that are similar to these without the front, just the piece that comes across here. But, and then we can start kind of piecing things together and figuring out exactly the rest of it. But hopefully this works. We're kind of just going based off of just our own experience and what we think is gonna work. But I think it'll work, and then we might even bracket this bench to the wall just so it doesn't move, right? Don't want it moving on us. Alright, so the workbench is all wrapped up. We ended up tying it together from that side to this side with a 2x8 that we had that was really long, so we tied in, because we pretty much made this bench and this bench separate, tied it together with the one piece at the back, and then also tied it in at this joint right here, screwed it together, and that's pretty much it. We legged it into the wall, so now it's not moving, it's very sturdy. Still gonna mount the vise, the grinder, and then we have a drill press as well. But that's pretty much the bench all wrapped up. It's good to finally have some workable space so we don't have to work on the ground or in uncomfortable situations. But that's it for this video, guys. For all of you guys who made it to the end though, I am going to tell you a little secret. I am bringing the Datsun to the track next Friday, which is awesome. It's going to be my first time ever at the track, first time the Datsun's been at the track, and we'll see what happens. We're going to get the Datsun ready in the next couple videos, so that's what the main focus is going to be. We're putting everything on hold and focusing on getting the Datsun ready. Just to give you a little heads up, we're going to be doing front caliper rebuild, we're going to be doing brake flex lines in the rear, brake fluid flush once over of the whole car. We're going to be changing the brake booster, making sure that the car can actually stop, because that's the one thing that has been not so great on the car since we got it running. That's what will be coming up, so hopefully you guys are excited. That's it for this video, guys. Peace out and stay classy, crew.